Hello, this is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you to my channel. I wanted to show you a mixed haul from Michael's, Walmart, and Hobby Lobby. Okay, first thing I'll show you is what I got at Walmart. I only got one thing for you. I got this hummingbird diamond on. You can see it. See, I have a tendency, I bring my camera down too much and it gets out of focus big time, so I got it up. But I might do this next. Not this one. No, not this one. I'll show you the one I want to do next. Let me put this right back where it was. I'm not sure if I showed you this one. The Halloween one. Yeah, I think I did, because that was $9. I told you about that. But I also got this. I thought I had this one, and I checked through my diamond art, and I didn't. And I really like it. This is the one I think I'm going to do after my Halloween one. That's all I got. I got them from Michael's. But I'll show you next what I got from Hobby Lobby. I got more of these little tassels. I can use these either for my pens or for my bracelets. And I was running low on charms. So they had a sale, 50% off. So I got some flowered charms. I got this here hummingbird charm. It's really pretty. I'm thinking about trying to make necklaces and put that on a necklace. I also bought, let's see, if we can get them around all around. Little flower charms, got little smiling faces on them. I thought they were cute. And these hearts. And then I got some fruit. And flowers, different color flowers. I think these will look good with my seed beads. And then I got these little tiny balls. They're smaller than my other ones, but I figured they're small. Maybe they'll look good as a little focal point on a bracelet. I also bought this, that was on clearance. Let's see. I'll put this off to the side. Now I went to Michael's because I thought I had a $10 reward. At least that's what they sent in my email. And, oh, a $10 reward, voucher. I'll go back and get some more stuff. So I went and I bought all these seed beads. Got these blue ones, the shiny ones. The white ones, it was 3, buy 3, get 3 free. Purple ones. And then these ain't sparkly. The green, they got mixed green colors. The mixed, I think it was like pink and purple or something like that, colors. And then the white. But then when I got up to the register, I found out that I didn't have a voucher. It said it on my mail, but it's in an app. It says I didn't. So I turned into a Chris app. Chris bought it for me. I was really thankful for that. What else I wanted to show you first? Okay, I'm going to show you this first. My ribbon. I'm getting back into my journaling. And usually when I buy ribbon, like this, that's usually about $4, $4 to $5 for ribbon, right? $1. They had a big tub filled with ribbon. Now this is ribbon, has little pom-poms on it. And a full tub, all $1 ribbon. I couldn't resist. I bought a whole bunch of different kinds. I like to use these on the edging of my journals. I also like to put these on my pockets too. I thought bring 2 out at a time because I got a lot. I couldn't resist. I got these two colors. I got the purple pom-pom. No, these are blue. Blue pom-poms. And I got these two. I bought these. Start moving them off to the side. I bought red pom-poms. And I bought these. They had a sale like this one time before, and it didn't come back for a long time. But that sale was, I think, you get ribbon for like $2 up to $3, but this was $1. It was even better. I got these. These are kind of sparkly, gold and silver. Be nice for Christmas. I got pink pom-poms. And, okay, here you go. White pom-poms. Okay, and then I get these flower ones. And what I'm trying to get together to show you all at once is my glitter kind. Like this kind. Stripes. Hope you can see it without the camera. I got these sparkly ones. It's gold, red, and blue. I wish they had more, but that's the only colors they had of that. And I bought these little brads. When I make little booklets for my journals, I like to have a little brad, and then I tie like a little tie around it to make it like closure, for my little booklets. Now I'm gonna put all this off this side. Let me just put it right back in here. Let me be quick, because I want to show you something else that I recently gotten back into. I'll show you in a minute. I recently got back into quilling, and I'm not sure if anyone, that watches my channel, at least, because they do have it on YouTube, quilling, but I subscribed to some recently, but I'm not sure if anyone subscribed to my page that's into quilling. But these are all quilling pens. You see, and you get, this is like a circle measurer, same way with this one. But these are all my little quilling things, and you can make all different shapes. Like, for instance, all these different shapes. Now, these are little. You can let the circles out more to make different shapes. And what I'm thinking about doing with these, making like a little design to put on my my journals. Here's one that I was doing with all the blues and purples I got here. If I can get some out to show you. Kind of grabbed onto the... See all these different shapes. But there's more. That's not all you could do with it. I can show you a book that I bought. Let me put this back up. Okay, well, let me take my glue out, because I'm going to show you how you do it. I'll show you with one little piece of paper here. And then I'll show you my book and my other papers, different colors that I got. So you get your quilling pen. Let me get one with the wider slot though. Okay, yeah, this one has a wider slot. You put it on. Let me make sure I'm in view here. Bring you over this way a little bit. Okay, and you put it on your quilling pen. Fold this over, and you twirl. I got a tool that's going to help me do this real fast, and I'll show you what that one is. Keep twirling and twirling till you get all the paper. Oops. All twirled up. See, I imagine with the little gadget that I have that I bought today, is going to make this a lot easier. I'll show you. Now, then you take your pen out. This is what you end up with, okay? This little tiny circle, right? But it's too little to really do anything with, right? So you just let it out a little bit. Let your fingers loose. You let it out a little bit like this. Right? You let it out a little bit more. Right? And then you take a little bit of glue. Let me show you. I tend to bring this in close to me. away from my camera. Oops, I don't have it opened. That would be the reason why no glue's coming out. Come on, glue. Came out before. Still wasn't open. Okay, there's my little tiny glue. That might even be like a little bit too much. You put a little bit of glue on it, right? And you glue it. You let it out a little bit. And you glue it on to your paper so you can get it around. I haven't did this in a while. It's a lot of fun to do though. Should put the right amount of glue there. Put it there. Right there like that. Okay. Hold it for a little bit, okay? And then, you see that little circle in the middle? This little center point? Pull that up, okay? And then this end part, which is supposed to stick. I think that's why I got the other glue. You know, my tacky glue, because maybe this wasn't working before. But you pull this up. You pull the shapes down. So you gotta get it just right. See, you mess around with it. Okay. This is gonna not go too good. This isn't going too good. What do you say? Pour that's what. I don't got my scissors, do I? Tear this piece off. Don't need that piece. Okay, put some more glue right here. Just a little bit though, because if you put too much like I did, it doesn't really stick. And you hold it for a little bit. Okay, you got your little center point. Pull your center point up. And then you squeeze down with this. And you got a little teardrop. Shape it better. You got a little teardrop that you can make. And then you can take the end and you can curl it around. There you go. You get a little curly teardrop. And there's many different things you can make. I'm going to show you in my book that I got. First, let me put my glue. See, I bought this here tacky glue, and I think that's why, because I think this dries faster. I'm thinking when I get my next surgery, this might be a lot of fun to do. Keep me occupied. Okay, I can show you my book. Oh wait, I want to show you what else I bought for it. This is the spindle. And it has a little slotted end. You push that and it spins the paper around real good. I want to do some videos doing this too, but I want to look through my book. And this is the comb. And here you wrap it around. The first wrap you glue, right? You glue the paper together. And then you keep looping it in and out of this comb, right? You could use a small end or the bigger end. And then you have the same width, you know, straight, you know, that you didn't put through here. And then you pull that around. I have to show you so you know. And then you glue it, and then you pull that off, and you have a little design. And you can make another one just like it, and then glue them both together. I'll show you my book. It's easier showing you. I don't explain things too good. I want to try this one. Let me show you my book. I need a drink of soda. This is my Quilly book. See? This is the apple. And this is the quilling paper. They got one shape for the apple, for the leaf, right? And then these here ones were done with the little circle thing that I showed you. And you let it out in different ways. Now this one here was pinched at both ends. And you make it look like this. The shape. The little circles. And then here. And you got a little apple. And you could do your own design. It doesn't have to be like this. You could do your own design. You could actually fill the apple in differently even. But this book has all kinds of nice stuff in it. I wanted to get this at Barnes and Nobles, but couldn't find it. But I found it at Michael's. So it has, oops, all these different things you could do. Like you could make these tulips. And what I want to do with this is I want to put it in my journal, and I'm going to put it on like pockets, or maybe put it on like the edging. Decorate my journal with it. And when I start doing that, I'm going to show you online. So here's the techniques that shows you how to do it. Shows you how to make the heart. And these different designs. Guess that's for the heart, I don't know. Let's see. There's a little flower here you can make. This is really pretty. And they got the little circle point there. I was watching this one video, and she did all different things with the paper, squeezing it. Like she'd have a little focal point, and she'd squeeze it one end, and she'd squeeze it again, and it had like a spiral effect. It was very, very pretty. And I think that's how this is done, actually, because it looks something like that. And see, this here is what I was talking about. It's done on a comb. When you take it off the comb, you can have it looking like this. And looks like a little Christmas tree. You put a star. Ah, it's pretty. And here, all kind of pretty designs you can make. When I first got into it, you know, I didn't have a book. So I was just making little shapes, and I figured, well, I'll put them together and make something. In one drawing book that I had, I made like little balloons, and then I made like little strings coming down. You see, it shows you how to do that butterfly. And it tells you how to do it. And you got like a ice cream drink, or a milkshake, either one. It was a milkshake. I can't say milkshake around Chris because we were going to go to Rochester today. But we know that every time we go to Rochester, we gotta stop and either get a milkshake or a slushie. And, well, we didn't want to do that because we want to watch our calories for change. The butterfly's pretty too. But you can make all these things with quilling. A duck, oh, that's cute. That looks pretty easy to make too, because you just gotta watch and see, these are all pieces of paper, and you glue them together. And when you have the duck like this, you have to glue it, put the glue on the outside so it doesn't close up, and then glue it onto paper. I guess that's what the video I was watching did, at least. But these are very pretty. But I'm gonna do this in a video with you guys. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna put this up. That's all I have to show. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Have a nice Labor Day. I don't know what we're gonna do for Labor Day. Maybe we'll have a little cookout. I don't know. But I hope everyone has a good day. And you take care and stop back again with my channel. I'll see you. Bye-bye.